Guys, welcome to another 10-Minute Tuesday here. One thing I wanted to really talk to you guys about is today's resources and how to get into waterfowl here, because it is literally easier than ever to get into waterfowl. From Onyx Maps telling you where you can and you cannot hunt, to YouTube teaching you everything you could ever want to know about a subject, and then also TikTok especially. You know, there is so much stuff out there, and what the biggest question that I've gotten in like our genesis here of Midwest Flyways is, how do I get better at calling? How do I get better at this? How do I get better at what decoy spread do I set? Whatever. And honestly, use the resources that's out there. Not just ours, honestly, because everyone has a different opinion and they hunt in a different area and whatever, and you could learn something by watching 15 videos on it, honestly, from different creators. So, like, I went through YouTube when I first started goose calling like crazy and looked up every single goose calling tutorial, and none of them taught me a damn thing until I paid Nick Johnson to teach me how to do the quick spit on the goose call. And that's when it, like, clicked for me. Hearing him doing it in person and whatever. But that's what I need, and I'm dumb. You know, not everyone needs to go and pay someone for a lesson. There is so many resources on the damn internet, honestly. And so we have God knows how many calling tutorials on YouTube. 100?
I don't know if it's 100, but
60?
for sure 40 or 50 maybe. I don't know. I'd have to look.
40, 50,
yeah,
you know?
A lot, enough.
And it's like, just go and watch all these other people, not just me. Like, go and watch Trevor Shanahan's old videos from like 2013 on YouTube, which is so long ago already. It's 10 years ago. But like, his stuff is insane. Like, he's one of the best goose callers in the world by far. But when I was learning how to goose call, I didn't feel like it taught me anything. However, for you, it might teach you something. You know?
We have 37 calling tutorials.
37?
Yeah.
So my question for you, Hunter, is, since you are 19 and you just started doing this not that long ago, you know, in the grand scheme of things, because I've been hunting my entire life. It's almost 30 years.
Yeah.
And so, like, what was your best way that you learned? Because you're definitely an above average goose caller. What was your, like, main resource on learning how to call?
I mean, just hunting with a lot of older guys and stuff. I mean, I do now. Like, I hunt with a lot of 30, 40-year-olds, like around your guys' age. Like, I have a really wide variety of friends.
Yikes, dude.
Yeah.
Around your age, 30, 40-year-olds.
No, we, yeah. No, yeah,
Quite
we
a
just,
bit older than me.
no, I heard that. No, I heard it. I felt it. I did feel us get grouped in
Holy shit.
to that. But yeah, it's cool.
Not to calling
it's
you
cool.
old,
No,
but
it's
you're
cool, bro. It's
older
cool.
than me.
It's all good.
I'm gonna get beat up later.
No, it's
Yeah,
all right.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
But no, just being around a lot of people that are a lot older than me and learning from them. Because, I mean, I was probably 13, 14, people picking me up, or I was meeting them at the field with a Ranger, a four-wheeler and stuff. So,
And that's how you learned to call, was just listening to him?
listening and just practicing, blowing the call a lot. Yeah.
Interesting. So,
And
like,
I watched some YouTube videos for sure.
Sure. So, like, what was like the main catalyst for you in calling then? Like, when did you feel yourself becoming better than most people? Like, what was that thing that brought you to the next stage?
Probably, I don't know, just learning, like practicing a lot. Probably last 3 years ago is when I started to be like, okay, I'm pretty decent. Like, I can make a note and sound like an actual goose for sure.
And there was nothing that was like, oh, this is why.
Probably some YouTube videos, or just like watching other people that are like really good at goose calling.
You just watched them.
Or like they kind of help me.
Oh, so
walk
they
me through it,
sat
yeah.
down with you?
Like watching them, like instead of watching a YouTube video, they could like tell me in person, like, okay, try this.
What you're doing
Or
wrong.
do this, yeah. What you're doing wrong. Because it's hard to pick up what you're doing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's probably why.
That is the most frustrating part, is what am I doing wrong to not make it sound like that?
Exactly.
Because everyone's totally different too.
Mhm.
And like I said in that last educational video that we did, 90% of the people that I've given lessons to, and it's over 500 now, like 90% of them, the reason why they can't do something is where they have their tongue positioned in their mouth.
Oh, yeah, tongue is everything.
Whether it's right here at the bottom row of your teeth, you don't plant your tongue there, or they have it too low from the roof of their mouth, so they have like this much of a cavity, when in reality you can have as small of a 1/16 of an inch, honestly, for all that air. It makes it so much easier for you. But no one told me that. Nobody. It wasn't until I started teaching people that I realized what I was doing with my tongue. And it was a lot of Q&A, a lot of trial and error with these poor souls. It's like, I know I sound like shit. What am I doing wrong? I'm like, I don't know. I'm not going to reach in your mouth, you know? And then it just like clicked one day. It's like, what are you doing with your tongue? Where is it positioned? Oh, it's way down here. Oh, try going up higher. And their tone got better. They got faster. And the notes were a lot easier for them. So that's why I wanted to make that educational video. What, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago now?
Last week.
Yeah. It's just like, you know, and I want people to have that resource because I think it'll help a lot of people. And that's not something that's really taught either.
What resource are you like saying? YouTube videos or what?
Yeah, the YouTube video of, and I don't know how we're going to label it just yet, but if you're not where you want to be on your goose call, it's probably where your tongue is sitting in your mouth in between notes or during the note, you know?
Yeah. Do our calling tutorials right now talk a lot about the tongue?
Yeah.
Like specifically, or do you think we could do a better job of going through and explaining?
We could do a better job, but that's just something that goes with me getting better at explaining what I'm doing because some of it's natural, right?
Yeah.
Like Hunter, he figured it out by just practicing.
Yeah.
But it's harder to teach someone what they're doing wrong and what they should be doing. That's the tough part. So, over the last, what has it been, like 3 years I've been doing lessons?
Yeah.
3 years, I've finally picked that up. It's like, oh, shit. And it has actually made me a better caller, too, because now I'm focusing on where my tongue is, and if I can't get something where I want it to sound, I start playing with where my tongue is in my mouth, and it's like, oh, damn. You know, it's just like where you start with your tongue and where you end makes a huge difference. Huge difference. Because think about it. The first time you heard a competition goose caller, right? What did you think? Because I know exactly what I thought.
Holy shit, how's he doing that?
Holy shit, how is he doing that? But at the same time, as I'm blowing a honk, my tongue is down here, and then it goes all the way up here, right? And you hear them. I'm like, how is their tongue doing
that
this
fast, right?
So damn fast?
Yeah.
You know? And then as I got better and I practiced and whatever, I'm like, my tongue is going...
Barely moving.
Yep. And so all these people who are trying to learn how to do a double cluck, quick spit, whatever, it's 100% where your tongue is. Yeah. If you can hear the snap at the roof of their mouth, it's like, okay, that is good. Now we just need to make it so it's not working as hard.
Yeah.
And not blow as hard. So...
Dude, it's the best feeling ever when you can't get like a certain note or something down and you get it and you can keep doing it. Like, it's like the best feeling ever.
It really is.
You know what I mean?
It really is. Like I've said it for years, but like learning the duck call wasn't really that fun. You know, it's like, oh, okay, oh, I can finally do that note. Sick. Now how do I use it in the field? Cool. When you're goose calling, it has so much more of a vocabulary that it's like it's actually very exciting because there's so many freaking notes. It's like, whoa, okay. You have the cluck, you have the double cluck, you have the buzz cluck, you have the triple cluck, you have the quick spit, you have the double quick spit, you have the moan, you have the murmur, you have the stall cluck. Like, so many notes.
Oh, yeah.
And it's fun. It's really fun to learn.
Fun.
It was fun. Very fun for me to learn. But then when I like learned every note, I'm like, this kind of sucks. This kind of sucks, you know? Now I've just been at a plateau for like 2 years, 3 years maybe on my goose call. I just don't feel like I'm getting any better. And I know for sure I could get better, but at the same time, like, I'm not going to put in a crazy amount of time at this point in my life either. You know, I can kill birds and I sound good enough, in my opinion. But Cal might say, you sound like shit. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't, but
it's okay.
Maybe someday I will.
It's okay. I'm sure Hunter will be better than me someday. Shit.
Yeah.
Probably not.
I mean, probably. Shit, dude, you're 20?
19.
19? You got 11 years?
Yeah.
Before you catch up to where I am now? I think you'll be better than me.
Yeah.
Maybe. I hope so. Probably. Be fun.
That'd be cool.
All right. Great 10-minute Tuesday, bro. Seriously, killed it. Both of you guys. Good work. 10-minute Tuesday.
Thanks, Dad.
Make sure to check us out on everything else we got. Instagram, YouTube. We got new videos coming out now thanks to Hunter. So check those out. We'll see you guys soon.